Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start it up. Press the wrong button. That's okay. It's going to black screen here for a second as I turn the music down. Hope everybody's having a good day. Oh, it didn't black screen. That's good. You all are able to see everything. So, we're doing two-wheel skills today and then going straight into freestyle competition. However, my controller's having some problems today. When I press the brake, sometimes the throttle also engages, so there might be some moves that just don't work out for us here today for some trucks. I hope it doesn't mess up too bad. We'll see. But we're not doing much other than the event today, guys. We're going to do the event, the two-wheel skills, the freestyle, and we're going to hop out of here. I want to thank you all for still coming to the channel and supporting me and everything. It means a lot. I know I haven't had a video out in a while. I've been pretty lazy on commentary, and I apologize for that. But we will have another video out soon. I believe it's at El Paso at Sun Bowl, and it has about 14 trucks. So if you're excited for that, let me know in the chat. I almost said comments, but yeah. Let's start it up. We're going to go 2 hits here for Wrecking Machine. Brand new truck. We got the brand new C10 in game. Man, this thing's looking good. So we're going to take it out here. 2 hits for two-wheel skills for each of these trucks. Let's start it out the right way. Wrecking Machine coming out here, US Bank Stadium. And we're going to see what Wrecking Machine can do out here. Looks like he's going to start up on top of this little fun box. And he's going to trip it into a nice stoppie right there. And into the moonwalk. He's going to get it into reverse. Our first participant out here, contestant rather, for two-wheel skills competition is getting on top of that fun box, making it look like it's no problem. Riding it down the ramp and back on all fours. Beautifully done out here for Wrecking Machine. And he's lining up for that second hit out here in two-wheel skills competition. Perfect execution back into that stoppie and got it right back into that moonwalk up on top of that obstacle, writing it down and still in the middle of that moonwalk. Beautifully done out here for Wrecking Machine. First truck in two-wheel skills competition, and now we're waiting for those scores to come in. And we will see Wrecking Crew again here shortly in the freestyle competition. As he parks that truck up. We're getting ready for another truck to come out here and put their hand down in two-wheel skills competition. Who's it gonna be? Let's see here. Yeah, it'll be Steven Thompson. Or no, this isn't Steven. Is it? No, yeah, it's Steven. Jeez, I got my Thompsons mixed up. Steven Thompson and Hurricane Force coming out here. Two-wheel skills competition. You just saw the first truck come out here, Wrecking Machine, put on a great run. So what does Hurricane Force have in store? Tripping the truck up. Kind of going from side to side, and he has initiated that moonwalk. He's on those front 2 wheels, getting up and over that racing lane, and he's going to set it back down on all fours, just getting up and over that jump. Uh-oh. Okay? Jeez, one of my dogs is like coughing up a lung over there. Alright, Hurricane Force going on top of the step up. And it looks like he's going to trip right there into a nice stoppie. Already the 4th one we've seen of the night. Going into the moonwalk, trying to walk it up that ramp. And he's going back down. And right back up on top of that step up. Losing a little bit of that front clip. And it's actually, yeah, just about to fall off of that truck. But he got that hit in. And that will count for his score, so Steven Thompson Jr. Waiting on the scores here in two-wheel skills competition. Alright, and then let's get that hood off the track. Oh yeah, don't even worry, we just started. You aren't missing nothing, bud. We just started. Donald Ependendio coming out here in Titan. Gonna be our third truck for two-wheel skills competition. You gotta think, what else can these drivers do out here to set themselves apart? Now we've seen 4 moonwalks from 2 different trucks. What else are these guys gonna be able to do out here? And he's going off of that racing lane, looking for a little bit of a slap wheelie, and he's kind of going to get it right there. Not all that he wanted. It looked like he was also trying to get that wheelie to go off just to the side. Now he's going to the center jammer jump, possibly looking for the same thing. There it is, and he's getting the wheelie this time all the way up to the tailgate, riding it across the middle of the stadium floor, and that is going to end it out here for Titan in two-wheel skill competition. We're waiting on those scores. Well, so far you've only missed Hurricane Force and Wrecking Machine. You just saw Titan go out there, so. Alright. Who should be next? I guess John Gordon, huh? There's a lot of cars. There we go. John Gordon in bad company up next. Two-wheel skills competition out here at US Bank Stadium. And let's see what he has in store for us out here. Oh, what's wrong? What? Okay, my dogs can't handle it. They want out. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Two-wheel skills competition, John Gordon, bad company. Oh my gosh, just scratching to get back in. No! Go! Bad dog! It's either in or out. It looks like John Gordon is going to go to the backside of the racing lane. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do here, and he's going to get the trip up on those front 2 wheels. And he's got it into the moonwalk, heading up the ramp now and back down. Decided it wasn't good enough up on top of there. Looked like he was gonna lose his balance, and he's still riding out that moonwalk. He's still in his first move. And up and over that racing lane, back onto all 4s. Beautifully done right there from John Gordon. He's got one more hit out here in two-wheel skills competition. It looks like he's going to be going for a Paxton Popper, something we haven't seen here tonight. And he's going to get lucky, the truck rolling back down. John Gordon wasn't ready for it, though. He thought for sure he was going over. And that is going to end it for his two-wheel skills run out here at US Bank Stadium. Now he's waiting on Freestyle and those scores to come in to see what place he's going to land. What type of dog I got? I got 3 Chihuahuas. They're my mom's, but I mean they're ours. They're family. Tell you what, man. Chihuahuas are real nice to their owners. That's about the most I can say about them. Okay. There we go. Should be next. Let's go Overkill Evolution, Mikey Vaughters Jr. You have a German Shepherd? Nice. I've always loved German Shepherds. I always had a friend, Paige, that had 2 amazing German Shepherds that were just so much fun to be around. Mikey Vaughters Jr. out here in Overkill Evolution. Two-wheel skills competition there. This is a place where Mike Vaughters does really good. So we're going to have to see what he has out here in store for two-wheel skills competition. And he's tripping off of that first ramp right there. and he's getting into some trouble. It looked like he was trying to go into his signature crab walk moonwalk. Just wasn't gonna happen right there for Mikey Waters Jr. He's still got one more hit out here. He did get it up into the stoppie. Didn't quite initiate the moonwalk though. Oh, and it's not gonna work out for Mikey Waters Jr. here tonight at US Bank. Two-wheel skills not working out for Overkill Evolution. Waiting on the scores in the chat. And he is parking that truck up. Next up will be Tony Oaks and Soldier Fortune Black Ops. It is frustrating for a driver, especially when it's not his fault, it's his controller's fault. Dang it! I hate that. Sorry, guys. My brake button also, like, for some reason, this controller's going bad. Sometimes it also hits the throttle, and that's what you just saw there on that second hit. It hit the throttle and the brake. There's nothing I can do about that. Next up, Tony Oaks. Okay, Jason. Thank you, my friend. Player 4 to the rescue. Tony Oaks and Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Ready for two-wheel skills competition. This is something that normally in the Triple Threat series, you're going to get a lot of experience with two-wheel skills. Normally those guys get about 3 or 4 hits out there to balance those trucks up the best way they can, and here he is, up on those front two wheels. He's going to walk it back into the moonwalk. He's kind of sideways away from that ramp, so it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to pull out of this move, or if it's going to flip him over right here onto one wheel and tossing it back down onto all fours. He's going to keep this one going. He's looking around for that perfect second hit out here. He's got a solid first hit. He's going to need something big now. Slamming it into reverse. And he tried to get the combination move right there. Couldn't quite get it. Tony Oaks doing his best out here in two-wheel skills. Not a bad effort. We're waiting on those scores to come in. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be El Toro Loco. It is gonna be El Toro Loco. Kayla Blood and El Toro Loco. Actually, excuse me, not Kayla Blood, Becky McDonough. What am I thinking? Becky McDonough. And she's out here on the track looking for her two-wheel skills. We only got 2 more trucks left to go, 3 more trucks left to go actually after El Toro. We're dwindling down on the two-wheel skills lineup, but then right after this we're heading straight into freestyle competition, and there is the first move out here for Becky McDonough's two-wheel skills. She's gonna start riding it up the step up and to the side of the racing lane right there. Kind of got crooked. And her first move, a nice little moonwalk. Straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie, riding it out. Beautifully done out here from El Toro Loco, and actually getting into Wrecking Machine just a little bit right there. Blowing out the smoke. Beautifully done out here for El Toro Loco, and now we're waiting on those scores. Next up, the man himself, Lee O'Donnell in Mad Scientist. The first and only man to land a legitimate front flip in a monster truck coming out here for two-wheel skill competition. We're going to see what he has on the line. These engine sounds can be found on BeamMonsters.com. All you have to do is drop them in your mods folder and they will take priority on the current sounds. And he's up on those front two wheels with no problem. Leo O'Donnell taking the two-wheel skills like it's no problem. Throughout the season, he's been a force to be reckoned with out here in two-wheel skills competition, and he's in trouble right there. And he kicked that rear steer out and put that truck back onto four wheels. Beautifully done from Leo O'Donnell. And he's still got one more hit out here for two-wheel skills competition. And it looks like he's heading to the backflip ramp. What he's going to do here is put those back two tires on top of the backflip ramp like so. He's going to try and trip that truck into a moonwalk, and he's getting it right there ever so slightly. And he's up on those front two wheels. Just barely getting that to work out here. Leo O'Donnell. And he's setting it back into the moonwalk. He's gonna get it! A beautiful backflip right there from the moonwalk straight into the backflip, and now we're waiting on the scores for Leo O'Donnell in Mad Scientist. A beautiful move right there, perfectly executed. Leo O'Donnell and his crew chief working together right there to get that move done in here in two-wheel skills. Leo O'Donnell heading back to the hot pits. Pretty confident that he just took it out here, but we still got two more trucks to go. Kristen Anderson and Ryan Anderson, two members of the Anderson family. About to take the track out here for two-wheel skills. And then after that, if they don't get that, there's always freestyle. First up, Kristen Anderson. Coming out here in Gravedigger 34, living up to the name. It looks like she's going to be going to the backside of the racing lane. Straight up and down, just going for a little bit of a sky wheelie and going to ride it out just like Becky McDonough. Nicely done right there for Kristen Anderson. A little conservative. Maybe going to be focusing more on freestyle competition tonight. And now it looks like she's going for a stoppy attempt. This could help her out in the scores just a little bit right here. Onto those front two wheels with no problem. Up and over that racing lane, sending it back down onto all four wheels. Now we're waiting on the scores out here for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Don't see that run taking the lead, however, that will help her in the Points Series Championship run. Right now she is in third place, Ryan Anderson is in second place, and Leo O'Donnell is your points champion of the season so far. With two-wheel skills runs like that, he's going to stay there. Last up for two-wheel skills competition, it's Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger. He's lined up. It looks like he's going to go for that bicycle trip. Trying to get it up into the moonwalk. Not going to quite work out, but he's still going to put it back on all fours somehow, some way. He is not happy with how that move worked out here at US Bank Stadium. And he's going to try it one more time, but from the other side. He's going to have to get a good angle with those cars sitting right there. And it looks like he's backing out of that. Not going to work out, and it looks like instead he's going to be going off of the racing lane onto those two wheels, and he's going to put it back down, kind of getting into the sidewalls, not quite going to get it out here. Ryan Anderson trying his best in Son of a Digger, and now we're going to be moving on into freestyle competition right after we get the scores from Ryan Anderson. Alrighty. Not bad from these drivers out here, US Bank Stadium. Let's get into the Correctamundo truck. There we go. Alright, we're going to be starting up freestyle competition here in just a minute. I just realized my phone only has like 5%. Alright. Let's get the timer up. We're getting straight into freestyle competition, what you guys have been looking for, or waiting for rather. So let's get it started. I know normally that Dawson doesn't normally drive this truck. I believe he has though, maybe not with this body style. But however, I'm going to put Dawson Reyes in this truck for freestyle competition. I guess he did two-wheel as well. So Dawson Reyes in Wrecking Machine going to start things off here in freestyle competition. And he's going straight to it. Some nice air to start things off in a big nosedive. And some big air off of the racing lane. He's going to put it into a nice slap wheelie right there, not quite getting to the tailgate, and putting it down just before the wall. And he's going over the bus obstacle. Some nice air right there, getting those front two wheels off of the ground. Nice little trip situation right there. Heading for that racing lane, getting some nice air off of that as well. So far, Dawson Reyes with some good momentum out here in Wrecking Machine. Big air off of the racing lane, getting that nose straight up into the sky. And he's just about a minute in on the run so far. He's going to have to pick it up just a little bit. Being the first truck out, he's got some great momentum. Getting tripped up there on the bus just a little bit on the landing, keeping it on all four wheels, though. Dawson Reyes doing a great job in the seat of Wrecking Machine out here tonight at US Bank Stadium. And some huge air, even bigger than what he started off. It's the same ramp he started off on. Getting about 2 times the air this time. Heading to that fun box and getting some decent air off of that as well. And that truck just seems to be kind of nosediving, settling down in the air and just nosediving. Those are some hard landings out here for these drivers. Dawson Reyes making it look easy out here with 30 seconds left on the clock. What else can he do? And he's already hit that jump, I believe, for the second or third time out here tonight. However, Dawson Reyes looking to roll the dice out here, going for the backflip ramp, the first truck out in freestyle competition. And he's going to land it with no problem, his first backflip. And he's only got 4 seconds left. And this last move will count for time. Getting some nice air in there, and he's going to combo it up on the backside of the jammer. Dawson Reyes in Wrecking Machine doing a great job out here at US Bank Stadium, and now we're waiting on the scores. Alright, we're going to keep moving down the line here. Hurricane Force is up next. And Steven Thompson in Hurricane Force. Looking for a little bit of redemption. He had a good two-wheel skills run, but he kind of got buried in the points. Thought he should have finished a little higher. Now here in this sport, that is going to happen. Sometimes people will just forget some of the runs that happened earlier on in the event. Some nice air to start things off into a perfect slap wheelie, comboing it up and riding a wheelie on top of the bus obstacle, riding it back down the obstacle. Beautifully done. A great start out here for Hurricane Force's freestyle. Slowing down after that step up and getting another slap wheelie into another combination. He's doing this on purpose to try and keep that momentum up. He saw what Dawson did out here, the first truck out, and he wants to at least take the lead from Wrecking Machine. And he's getting these slap wheelie combination moves perfectly done and just riding that wheelie on top of that step up obstacle. And now he's got another wheelie on top of the jammer. Tippy top of the jammer, straight up and down, vertical on top of that obstacle. Heading to the center jump and getting some big air off of that jammer. pogoing that truck. And he's a minute in already in the run, had some great momentum, and this should be taking the lead. We're gonna have to wait and see if he's able to fill his time. Nice air off the backside of the racing lane right there. And some more huge air off of the step up, probably some of the biggest we've seen of the night off of that jump. And he's getting into some trouble right here. He's into the gas on the sidewalls. And he's gonna set it back down on all fours. Stephen Thompson out here. 30 seconds left in the run, and he's getting excited now. Cross-threading the cars on that landing. Straight up and down right there. Beautifully done. Got less than 10 seconds left on the clock. What else can he do? There's no doubt in my mind that this is going to be taking the lead. Some big air off of the cars, and that will end his time out here for freestyle competition. Hurricane Force coming out with a show in mind. Waiting on the scores for Hurricane Force. We're going to park that truck up. Beautifully done out here for Stephen Thompson. Alrighty, let's see who is next. It's Donald Ependendio in Titan. Ready for freestyle competition. It's been a while since we've seen him on the track here in Monster Jam. It looks like he's wanting to start out right out of the gate on the racing lane jump. Going for a slap wheelie, he's gonna get it. Getting tripped up on those cars for just a moment. He's going off to the side of the racing lane, getting tripped up there just a little bit. Kind of a nosedive, but didn't get too much air for it to be a huge factor in that obstacle right there. Beautifully done on the two wheels, and he's gonna set it back down. Just letting that truck settle down. Whoa. Getting tossed off to the side by the cars once again. Welcome, Gordon Ramsay. Huge nosedive out here for Titan. And that has got to be a hard landing. He's right back into that throttle, though. He wants to do something out here in freestyle competition. So far, I think he could pick up the momentum. He doesn't have as much air time as we've been seeing so far tonight. We have already seen one backflip from Wrecking Machine. And slamming into the throttle, Titan soaring through the air and a hard landing on the left side of that truck. It's like he heard me in the seat of that truck. He knew he had to step it up. He's getting some massive air off of the racing lane. He's really starting to turn it up now. Heading towards the other side on the racing lane again, and another hard landing on that left side on that truck. Uh-oh, and he's going off to the side of that jump. He's kind of going sideways through mid-air. Got about 20 seconds left on the clock for Donald Ependendio in Titan. And it looks like, in fact, he is going to be going for that backflip ramp. And he's going to land it with no problem right there. And he's actually going to get it into the moonwalk after the backflip as well. Not very familiar with moves like that, and that is going to end time out here for Titan. Beautifully done out here as he's in some trouble trying to save that truck after time. That is not going to count for the score out here. But Donald Ependendio putting a little bit more onto the track before taking off. He's backing up, and we are waiting on those scores in the chat. Oh man, I just realized I had my fan on this one side. Whoops, I was gonna turn that off. Now it's super quiet. Sorry guys. Whatever. What's Player 4's YouTube channel? Believe it or not, but it's Player 4. Alright, Bad Company. John Gordon in bad company, going to be coming out here for 2 minutes on the clock in freestyle competition. And it looks like he's just going to be starting straight out right there with bad company, going off to the side of the jump. Nice little transfer move to start things out. And he is getting some serious speed into that turn. And some nice hang time off of that jump, comboing it up every which way onto the racing lanes. Beautifully done right there. A little bit of a cross-thread move on the cars, kind of just rolling over him. He's already 30 seconds in here, and he's going for some big air off of the jammer. He's on the two wheels once again. John Gordon in bad company. Just turning throughout on those two wheels. Beautifully done. And comboing it up right there, riding the wheelie into the jump. And he's on two wheels, gonna have to stab into the gas to save that truck from going over. Up and over the bus stack. Slamming onto that throttle, trying to force some wheelies out of this truck. Not quite happening. And he's over a minute in on the run now. John Gordon just trying to keep the momentum up. He could use a little bit more airtime. And there's the airtime right there, getting some nice air off of that jammer. He's got about 30 seconds left here in freestyle competition. And he's lining up for the mini flip ramp. John Gordon not going to be able to get it out here at US Bank Stadium, rolling over on the mini flip. Not what he was looking for on that jump. Wanted to get a full rotation and keep that run going. And he left, unfortunately, a whole 25 seconds on the clock. And he's going to navigate that truck back to the hot pit area, waiting on those scores in the chat. Let's clean the track up just a little bit before we move on here with freestyle competition. I hope y'all are having some fun with it. I love doing these streams, man. I love doing them. Sometimes I really don't want to do them, but then I do it, and it's just fun. Like, it takes doing it. It's just one of those things. Wretched Band, hey, thanks so much for swinging by, man. I appreciate your support. Alright, let's get to the right truck here. I think we're going to use Soldier Fortune next. Yeah, we'll do that. Tony Oaks and Soldier Fortune going out a little earlier this time. Leaving a little room for Overkill Evolution. Still working on some problems they had in two-wheel skills. The throttle was hanging up on that truck. They're inside working on that truck, trying to get it ready for freestyle competition. They're up next, so we'll find out if we will be seeing Overkill Evolution out here on the floor. But Tony Oaks and Soldier Fortune Black Ops about to represent all of our veterans who've served for us and our country. He's got 2 minutes on the clock right there, starting things off. Little conservative to start things off, and he's riding a wheelie up that jammer. Beautifully done. We've already seen that once here tonight. But that was a little bit of a different flavor. He's going for that racing lane. The biggest air we've seen off of it here tonight. Tony Oaks, a little newer in the seat of these trucks. He's been driving for a few years now, but he's really picking up the pace when it comes to monster truck freestyle competition. This man knows what the fans want to see. Getting some big air off of that same obstacle. Slamming into the cars and getting tossed off to the side. Heading for those cars once again. Straight into the backside of the bus once again, and he's gonna just dig the back end of his chassis into that bus stack. And some nice air off of the step up, that nose straight up in the air. He's on two wheels, and that backflip ramp is actually gonna help him out right there. He's on two wheels. He was turning midair on the landing, and that could have cost him the whole run. He's still hasn't been RII'd, and they finally RII, but it puts him back onto all four wheels as time has been stopped. Now the decision. Do they let him refire? That truck isn't broken. He had a pretty crazy save right there. And his time will resume on his first hit. Back into this freestyle. He's got about 30 seconds left, and he's getting a huge nosedive right there off the backside of the racing lane. Now that might mess with his momentum just a little bit, and maybe even his score, but we're going to have to wait and find out. Tony Oaks with some massive air off the side of the step-up right there. And a hard landing on the right side of that truck. And he is stopped dead in front of that backflip ramp, and he's going to go for it. And a hard landing, not going to be able to land it out here. Tony Oaks, Soldier Fortune Black Ops, going over. With about 10 seconds left on the clock. He did end up having a little bit of a momentum bust when he was RII'd in the middle of the run. We're waiting on those scores in the chat. Tony Oaks coming out here, putting on a good show. There's still quite a few trucks left to go here in US Bank Stadium, and anything can happen. And now we find out if Overkill Evolution will in fact be making it out onto the track. It looks like we just found the answer to that question. That truck starting right up. Mikey Vaughters Jr. in the seat. And his time will start on his first hit. And he's starting off the backside of that jammer, the middle of the track. Off to the side of the bus, straight up and down. A hard landing right there on the left side. This isn't something you see from Mikey Vaughters Jr. He's going for an early backflip. Something's wrong with the truck right there, actually. It may have just been shifted into neutral or something like that. He may have been trying to go for that moonwalk after the backflip. Didn't quite work out right there. However, he's still got this run going, and he's already got a backflip in. Very early in the run, just barely 40 seconds in. Nice air off of that racing lane. Nice air off of the side of the fun box. He kind of went for a little bit of a cross-thread move there. Now going off to the side of the step-up. Slamming into that throttle, trying to force a wheelie out of there. Kind of sensed a little bit of a slack wheelie coming, and some big air off the side of the bus stack. Hard landing on that left rear wheel. He's keeping this run going out here, and he's going to that fun box once again, kind of just slamming into the side of it. And this time he's going to get that slack wheelie and slamming into the side of the bus. Mikey Vaughters Jr. not caring what's in front of him. He's going to tear right through it onto the sidewalls, and he's going to save it. About 30 seconds left on the clock for Overkill Evolution out here. Going back to that fun box. He's got about 10 seconds left on the clock. Hard onto the throttle, slamming into the backside of the jammer and flipping that truck over. And it looks like that is going to be it out here for Overkill Evolution, sustaining a little bit too much damage and leaving 5 seconds on the clock. And we're waiting on those scores in the chat for Overkill Evolution to see if he's going to be able to take the lead out here. We got a few trucks left to go out here. We got El Toro Loco, Mad Scientist, Gravedigger, Son of a Digger. And that might be sending us home right there. I think that will be it. Next up will be Becky McDonough in El Toro Loco. And she is ready for freestyle competition coming out here in that fiery bull. triggering that smoke out of that angry bull, and we're about to see a 2-minute freestyle out here. She can keep it on all 4 wheels. And it looks like she's going to start on the backside of the step up and get some decent air right there. Could have got a little bit of a slap wheelie out of that with some good timing. However, the truck's parked right in front of her, not helping out with some massive air off the backside, or the side of the step up, excuse me. And already into some trouble on the 2 wheels and going to set it back down on the 4s. Bringing that smoke once again, and a little bit of an homage to her 2-wheel skills run out here. Doing about the same thing. And she's going to land on top of that step-up obstacle. Nice little transfer move. It's going to be hard to separate yourself from everybody out here in freestyle competition now to get those higher scores. Becky McDonald trying her absolute best. I've never thought of a nickname for my subscribers. No, I haven't. On 2 wheels there for just a moment, and she's putting it back down from a nice little sidewall save there. She's a minute in on her time now. Nice off the backside of the racing lane, actually kind of tripping up on the backside of that truck. Sending her into a little bit of a nosedive. And now slamming into that jammer, the front side. A hard landing out here, gonna lose the horns on El Toro Loco. And a beautiful save right there. Setting it back down onto all 4s. Becky McDonald with a nice save. What else can she do out here in freestyle competition to set herself apart? Nice little sky wheelie right there, and El Toro Loco's into some trouble again. Putting it down though. About 5 seconds left in the clock. She knows exactly what she has to do, heading for that backflip ramp, and she's going to get all of it in a hard landing, but that is going to end time out here for El Toro Loco, Becky McDonough. To be honest, I don't even know who won 2-wheel skills. I didn't see. Don't even know, man. With 3 trucks left to go out here in freestyle competition, it is almost time to say goodbye here in US Bank Stadium. We got Lee O'Donnell and VP Mad Scientist. And we got 2 Anderson family members. Ryan and Kristen Anderson, and Son of a Digger and Grave Digger. But first we're going to see first ever man to land a legitimate front flip in a monster truck. It's Lee O'Donnell and the Mad Scientist. And he's going to have 2 minutes out here on the track. Oh, let's actually clear the track. Whoops. Get all these El Toro Loco remains off the track. That'd be great. Alright, we should be good. I've been doing YouTube since 2015, but this channel has existed since 2012. Lee O'Donnell looking to start things up a little differently here. He's going to start it off with some donuts in the middle of the stadium floor. Onto 2 wheels there for just a moment, almost ending it a little early, a little too early, really. Heading off to the side of the fun box. Turning that big truck around, and he's going to head straight back for it. Massive air, probably the biggest we've seen off of that jump all night. Comboing it up with a little bit of 2-wheel skills and freestyle competition. Onto 1 wheel, he's going to set it back down. Beautifully done right there from the Mad Scientist. And now he's going to land on top of those 2 cars. Massive air off of that jammer. And a hard landing to boot. Get some nice distance off of those cars. And riding a wheelie down the bus ramp. That was beautifully done right there from Leo Donald. Been driving these trucks since about 2002 or 3. He's onto 2 wheels right there. He's gonna have to save the truck from going over, and that jump helping him out just a little bit. Leo Donald a little over a minute now. Starting to pick the pace up even more from what he already did. He started with a head full of fire. Going off to the side of the fun box. Now it looks like he's looking for something that a lot of people have already hit out here. The backflip ramp going off to the side and going for the corkscrew. He's gonna get it out here. Leo Donald landing that corkscrew with almost no problem, making it look like he's Cam McQueen out here. And or Chuck Warner. Got about 10 seconds left on the clock. And he's just going to let loose out here in freestyle competition, and that is going to be it for Mad Scientist. A huge rollover. Extremely violent, slamming into the side of the bus stack, trying to go for a cross thread, and leaving no time on the clock. Waiting on the scores for Leo Donald. He is in fact out of that truck and all right. Whoopsies. That didn't work, did it? Ah, that worked. There we go. We're gonna have some cleaning up to do on the track. Holy crap. Lost every body part. Somehow we didn't break a 4-link. That should have happened. Alright, let's clean the track up and then we'll get straight into Kristen Anderson's freestyle out here in Gravedigger. Woo! What an event. Woo! Hope you guys like the new music. There's some new stations on the deal that I've been using. Music, whatever you want to call it. Streaming software. It's called Pretzel. If you guys want to know where I get my music, just go to Pretzel or type in Pretzel. I think it costs money monthly for like certain things, not to play the music. Like I don't know what you have to pay money for, to be honest. I'm confused by it. I was looking into it yesterday, but yeah, I use Pretzel for my music. If anybody was wondering. All right. 2 more trucks left for freestyle competition, and 2 of the most legendary trucks in existence today. First up will be Gravedigger, driven by Kristen Anderson. Living up to her father's name in Gravedigger. Let's see what she can do out here for two-wheel skills freestyle competition. With 2 minutes on the clock. I think that's what I was trying to think of. And we left a part out here, whatever, Gravedigger. Looks like she's going off of the step up right there. Nice momentum so far, nice combination move, riding a wheelie up over the fun box. And going for that fun box once again, some massive air for Kristen Anderson. Going for a combination move. And she's gonna get it right there on the 2 wheels after that, though. She's gonna save it from those sidewalls. Straight up into that next obstacle. Riding the wheelie up and over that step up, or that double, whatever you want to call it. And some more big air out here for Gravedigger, the black and green wrecking machine. Kristen Anderson now a minute in on her time. She's got a minute left. Rolling over that black and green wrecking machine, back up on all 4 wheels. She's gonna keep it going out here in freestyle competition. She is sending that truck in a hard landing out here. She has been RII'd. And to our surprise, she is asking to start that truck back up. She wants to be started back up. A hard landing right there. And she has started back up. That truck is going. And that time has started right back up. She's got about 30 seconds left on the clock. She's gonna try to do anything she can out here, and that is going to end it. She only got like 1 or 2 more moves in, but she filled a little bit more time, leaving 30 seconds on the clock out here. Actually 25, excuse me. Caden Steele, have a good one, man. I appreciate you stopping by. And now we only got one more truck left to go, waiting on the scores for Gravedigger out here again, leaving 25 seconds on the clock. Now we only have one truck left. It's Son of a Digger, driven by Ryan Anderson. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night of freestyle competition we've had out here tonight. We've also had a great two-wheel skills competition who I do not know the winner of. We're going to have to go over that. But, you know, I've had a lot of fun out here at US Bank Stadium. After Son of a Digger, we're going to wrap it up, and wrap the stream up, and we're going to have a great rest of our day. That's what we're going to do. So I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day. But for now, 2 minutes left. It's Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. He's been having some bad luck these past couple of months, really. Hasn't really won any freestyle competitions. We're about to see if Son of a Digger can win something out here. And he's starting off the backside of the jammer with some massive air. Nice transfer move right there, landing on top of the step up. Now going to the backside of the racing lane and getting some massive air off of that jump. He's heading to the side of the fun box and getting some more huge air. Onto two wheels, and he's gonna try to save it from going over. It's not gonna happen. Ryan Anderson rolling over early once again, just not able to control that truck out here. Dealing with a new chassis this season, and he is not happy out of that truck. He wants that truck flipped back over for an encore. This is not for score. This is only for the fans. Ryan Anderson not happy with how that run went. Came out in two-wheel skills competition and couldn't get done what he wanted to. And now once again in freestyle competition, repeating the same thing. And as you can tell by his throttle rhythm, Ryan Anderson is not happy. Oh, and flipping that truck over, getting a little bit of a cartwheel action, and into the safety barricade. Ryan Anderson get a little bit out of control in the middle of that encore. And that is going to end it out here at US Bank Stadium. He is out of that truck feeling a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we've had out here at US Bank. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's been a lot of fun, you know. We have had a lot of fun out here at US Bank Stadium. I know I use this stadium a lot, but unfortunately we don't have very many stadiums that we can work with, you know? So, as much as we do see the same stadium over and over again, at least the layout's different. I agree. I wish there weren't, you know, 10 US Banks and 4 other tracks, but, you know, it is what it is. So, it's whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the freestyle competition. I hope you guys enjoyed the return of two-wheel skills competition. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of that. And hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Until then, take it easy.